Rebeccah Heinrichs joins me now. Rebeccah, another round of Iran talks could happen this Thursday. Just give me the big picture for a second. How do you see this whole situation playing out?
Well, first of all, Stuart, I think it was very good that Vice President J.D. Vance left those meetings in Pakistan and walked away because the Iranians simply were insisting on ridiculous terms. The U.S. kind of came in and said, look, we have not budged on this fundamental point, which is that your nuclear program has to be gone. Now, it's interesting, Stuart, because President Trump had sort of indicated that maybe the United States could just continue to keep an eye on the remainder of Iran's nuclear program from the skies and surveil it and continue to entomb it, make sure that the Iranians cannot access it. But now Vice President Vance is saying, no, we do want to remove all of that enriched uranium. We want that out of the country, and we want the Iranians to comply with that. So the United States is going to continue to keep an open hand for diplomacy while we carry out this blockade. At the same time, we've got all of our troops still in the region, Stuart. We haven't moved any of our troops out. In fact, we are moving some troops into the region. Well,
Rebeccah, here is President Trump on the sticking point during the latest Iran negotiations. Here's the president.
It was over nuclear. We agreed to a lot of things, but they didn't agree to that. And I think they will agree to it. I'm almost sure of it. In fact, I am sure of it. If they don't agree, there's no deal. There'll never be a deal. Iran will not have a nuclear weapon, and we're going to get the dust back. We'll get it back. Either we'll get it back from them or we'll take it.
OK, you heard that. We're getting the dust back. We might take it. This could put boots on the ground. I hate to use that expression, but do you see that happening? American soldiers on the ground in Iran grabbing the uranium and leaving. You see that happening?
I do think it's possible, Stuart. That might be why the president has sort of now leaned into this, as opposed to, before, again, trying to keep his options open of perhaps allowing the material to stay in the country, but we continue to blow up and entomb it. And I think the reasons, Stuart, are because when that F-16 plane, our warplane, was downed in Iran, and the United States conducted two successful, very different extraction operations requiring different kinds of weapon systems and troops, we demonstrated we can get troops on the ground, Stuart. We can get troops in. We have so degraded Iran's military that we can operate pretty safely and successfully in removing things that we want out of Iran. And so the Iranians surely have to understand that. And that is going to give President Trump, I think, increased confidence that if they're not going to cooperate, if the Iranians are not going to cooperate, the United States is going to extract that material forcibly.
I see this as a positive. Let me list what I've got here and see if you agree. Oil is down to $93 a barrel as of right now on the exchange. Several ships have passed through the Strait of Hormuz carrying oil. Their talks have been proposed, maybe for this Thursday. The president says business in Iran has stopped. I think it sounds to me that that's all positive to me. How about you?
I think it's all positive. I'm feeling very bullish about this, Stuart. I mean, especially because you still have Europeans who are interested in participating in opening the strait. I think the more countries we have to cooperate, the better. I know that diplomacy is rough going, but we want to get the strait open. The fact that President Trump really took the courageous move to get U.S. Ships into the region now. And I think that the Iranians are really on their back foot. So we're trying to do a lot of different things at the same time, keeping oil prices low while we get this diplomatic outcome we want. But at the same time, the United States has all of the advantage, Stuart. I mean, we have such an overwhelming military advantage that the Iranians are going to have to capitulate, and we're going to have to get regime leaders that are going to cooperate because they really are cornered.
And the sooner the better. Rebeccah Heinrichs, thanks very much for joining us, as always. We'll see you again soon.